Oh, thank you very much. I don't think my that's it for the night. I had this my little Windows thing. Yay! To close my
Thank
window.
you so much. Bravo.
Thank you.
Fantastic. That was great. Come on, we'll have some fun tonight.
To the rear
Hope
here.
everybody's laughing, enjoying themselves. Yeah. What's the difference between a jet engine and a flight attendant?
Don't know.
At the end of the flight, the jet stops whining. Okay. What do you call a pregnant flight attendant? Pilot error. No. Yeah. So, let's see. We got something else here. What separates three whores from two alcoholics? The cockpit door. All right. We got one more comedian come up in a minute, but first I'm going to do something because there's a lot of new people in here. I think they're still new in here. Let's see if they're still here. Yeah, I'm looking around back here. I see there's Finn and Bo Carter. And then over here, I see Mika Vimo. And so for those who have never heard this before, we'll just go through. We're going to do something that a lot of people have heard before here, but a few of you haven't. So we'll just do the stance. Okay? And you girls will enjoy this, okay? My mother was a fanatic about public toilets, and as a little girl, she'd bring me into the stall, teach me to wad up toilet paper and wipe the seat. Then she'd carefully lay strips of toilet paper to cover the seat, and finally she'd instruct, never, never, never sit on a public toilet seat. And she'd demonstrate the stance, which consists of balancing over the toilet in a sitting position without actually letting any of your flesh make contact with that toilet seat. But by this time, I'd have peed down my leg and we'd have gone home. Now, that was a long time ago. I've had lots of experience with public toilets since then, but I'm still not particularly fond of them, especially those with powerful red eye senses. You know, the ones that flush when you're finished? You know that, right, girls? You know those ones? Right? Yeah, anyhow, the stance is excruciatingly difficult to maintain when one's bladder is overflowing, and this is most likely going to occur after watching a full-length feature film. During the movie, you don't go pee because it's nearly impossible to hold the stance because you'd miss a critical part. So you cross your legs and you hold it, and you hold it, and you hold it till the first credits roll, and then you sprint to the bathroom ready to explode. But at the bathroom, you find a line of women that make you think there must be a half-price sale on Matthew McConaughey's underwear in there. So you wait and smile politely at all the other ladies, also crossing their legs and smiling politely. And you finally get closer. You check for feet under the stall doors. Everyone is occupied. You hope no one's doing something frivolous behind those doors, like blowing her nose or checking the contents of her wallet. Finally, a stall door opens. You dash in, nearly knocking down the woman leaving the stall. You get in, only to find the door won't latch. But it doesn't matter. You hang your handbag on the door latch, yank down and your pants, and assume the stance. Relief. More relief. Then your thighs begin to shake. You'd love to sit down, but you certainly hadn't taken the time to wipe the seat or lay toilet paper on it, so you hold the stance as your thighs experience a quake that would register an 8 on the Richter scale. To take your mind off it, you reach for the toilet paper and might as well be ready when you're done. The toilet paper dispense is empty. Your thighs shake more, but you remember that tiny napkin you wiped your fingers on after eating buttered popcorn. It will have to do. You crumble it in the puffiest way possible. It's still smaller than your thumbnail. Someone pushes to open the door at your stall door because the latch doesn't work, and your pocketbook whams you in the head. Occupied, you scream as you reach out to close the door, dropping your buttered popcorn napkin in a puddle and falling backwards directly on the toilet seat. You get up, but it's really too late. Your bare bottom has made contact with all the germs and life forms on the bare seat because you never laid down toilet paper. Not that there was any, even if you'd had enough time to do it, and your mother would have been utterly ashamed of you as she knew because her bare bottom never touched a public toilet seat. You hear her words ringing in your head. You don't know what kind of diseases you could get. By this time, the automatic sensor on the back of the toilet is so confused that it flushes, sending up a stream of water akin to a fountain, and then it suddenly sucks everything down with such a force that you grab onto the toilet seat dispenser for fear of being dragged to China. Frazzled, you give up. You're finished peeing. You're soaked by the splashing water. You're exhausted. You try to wipe with a chiclet wrapper you found in your pocket and then slink out inconspicuously to the sinks. When you're done, you walk past a line of women still waiting, cross-legged, unable to smile politely at this point. You exit the bathroom. And you see your spouse or boyfriend, whomever, who has entered, used, exited his bathroom, and finished the New York Times crossword puzzle while waiting for you. What took you so long? He asks, annoyed. This is when you kick him sharply in the shins and you go home. And this is dedicated to all the women everywhere who've ever had to deal with a public toilet. And it finally explains to all you men what takes us so long.
So long. Okay.
All right. Yay. Now, let's bring up, last but not least, but before I bring him up, her up, or whatever it is up, you'll find out. You'll see. You don't know. Nobody knows. Even his mother's not sure what happened. But before we bring him up, let's remember that in 10 minutes we have Femi Alcott, who will be singing and is fabulous and a lot of fun. And Jay Wheels put a lot of work into bringing this great musician. So stay around for that.